The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
There's the golden nugget that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status.
Scholes! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Park Ji-sung. And it's Vieira. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to play it through. An uncompromising challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's come to nothing. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. Messi gets into a good position. Dunk attempts a clearance. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Odo. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And they've got rid. Can he get on the end of this? And the counter is on. And that's gone loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Tele, and the shot! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will...
And the finish! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Hazard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Puskas. Oh, he's burst through. This looks promising. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Spread out to the left. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Nesta. Argentina finding their passes. Messi. Costa Curta. Van Nistelrooy knocks it out wide. Can he get it through? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Puskas. Pele. It's Pele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Pele. He's shifting through the gears here. Thinks about the shot. And this is Park Ji-sung. And a chance! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front. That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Argentina go into the lead. Look at the space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Scholes. Oh, they can break here. Into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Bullish header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Puskas plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Argentina are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So off we go once more. And here's Messi. Park Ji-sung. And this is Messi. It's a mighty effort! It's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Otto tries to clear. Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Robertson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Otto. Puskas. And here's Messi. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Pele. Messi. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Takes a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Argentina grab a shot at goal! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, veuillez vous munir de vos billets car nous allons...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Dunk reaching his double century today. Well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Now this could be a chance. Now it's Messi. Isaac. Maldini. Now it's Pelé. Knocks it into space. Bergomi looking to run onto it. Terrific header! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than Park Ji-sung! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Grimaldo. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Thinks about the shot. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's nice. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Messi.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Park Ji-sung. Danilo. Grimaldo. Tries to play it through. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Otto. He's got away. Oh, important interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Park Ji-sung. Well, they could break here. And it's Otto. Now it's Messi. Out towards the flank. That's De La Cruz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is ended up in no man's land. Pele! Oh, look at the... Pele! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, queremos pedirle su apoyo para nuestra...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle and here we go. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pele. Looking for options for movement. Park Ji-sung gets a good foot in there. Now, can they get him away? And it Scholes. It's run loose here. Pele. Puskás. Messi. Great chance! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah,
and that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, está prohibido estacionar.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Argentina.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
the midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And it's Lam. Nicely weighted ball. Pedro Neto receives it in a wide position.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Good ball over the top. They're urging him to shoot. Serves a mighty effort. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it...
Chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 11, Pele.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quarter of an hour played. Knocks it out wide. Park Ji-sung. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Gullit powering forward here. And it's Otto. Vieira. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And a chance! In for the pieces! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so...
Oh, smashing header! Oh, taken with style! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Puskás can so cleverly bypass the press. Otto. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Some good persistent defending here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Now it's Puskás. Decent chance! Superb from Puskás! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta. Vieira gets a foot in here. And he's picked it up out wide. Pressure coming in from all directions. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Swings in across.
Yeah, it was a shame his technique just let him down. We've all been there.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That is good strength. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. He's looking wide. Pedro Neto. Looking for the run. Pullet. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, that's neat. Pinches it off him. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Odo. Some good work on the right flank here. Vieira. No way through. Now it's Pedro Neto. No, he's not getting past him there. Pedro Neto is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Lahm. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Argentina head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Hullet. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Park Ji-sung. Fletcher. Lahm. Now it's Pedro Neto. Lahm. Pedro Neto. Here comes the cross. He's got full. And it's hit the woodwork and out. And smartly reclaimed.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Terrific header. They've done it. The second half sparks straight into life. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 20, Gullit.
We have got changes
Number
here from
22,
both sides, in fact.
Pedro Neto.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Number
What a
10,
difference a half-time
Neymar.
rocket from the manager can
Substitution in
make.
progress.
This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Rafael Leao, a player who needs no introduction. Here's Vieira. And here's Rafael Leao. A Lotus takes a shot! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Lovely feet. He's had it taken off him. Neymar, now looking to orchestrate a counter. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking to go deep. He rises! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Vieira. And it's Otto. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Park Ji-sung. Bergomi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Darren Fletcher. Lam, who's set up one goal so far. Spread neatly. Rafael Leao. Can he spark a counter here? 75 minutes played. Maldini cuts it out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Doku. Doku. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Number 7.
Nesta is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Park Ji-sung. Can he get it through? Well, that pass isn't the best. Doku. Raul. Rafael Leao! Oh, it's come off the upright. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are pulling clear here. Raul duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So now the difference is 3. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cross from Maldini. Nesta clears it away. Here comes another. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 24.
The Netherlands making consecutive changes here.
Coming on to replace him.
And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
And now, to all members of the crowd...
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions. Everything working very nicely.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend, and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Threads one in. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maldini, and it's Kukçu. Paris ended up in no man's land. Oh, what a mistake! Kimmich. Tonali, and it's Rodri. Hernandez. Maldini gets across to intercept that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Otto. Vieira. Nicely aimed pass. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And the finish! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish right from the top draw.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Lovely, now then. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. Kimmich. No way through, so back it comes. Rodri. Back it goes. Pele can see things others simply cannot. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Kukçu. Messi. Now it's Pele. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And this is Puskás. Tonali. And it's Hernandez. That pass has been well intercepted. Son Heung-min. De Bruyne. Can he finish? They've done it! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Messi. And that could just the goal. Big chance! Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's good play. Oh, important interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Half-time getting close now. Puskas! And it's Puskas! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tonali. De Bruyne. Rodri. Spread it left. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's De Bruyne. Short changes him with that pass. Pele. He can run onto that. Hernandez. And we hit half-time.
Argentina are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Argentina head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are back on the way. Pele, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Now it's Pele. Now it's Puskas. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi, nicely spread. Puskas. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rodri. Otto cuts it out. Vieira. Kukçu.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Knocks it into space. Played in. Cleared without hesitation. Otto. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Puskas, who has set up 2 goals, stood up well to him there. Son Heung-min, he's looking wide. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking... And the shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. De Bruyne. Knocks it out wide. Good read, needed to be. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. He has found the way through. Looking for options for movement. And this is Pele. He's having a shot! Tonali has a look and plays it forward. Kukçu. And it's Otto. Now it's Pele. Messi is onto this. Hernandez. Tonali. Son Heung-min. Now it's Pele. That's a little off target. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Son Heung-min. And this is Lewandowski. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lewandowski has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Messi.
Once more, he proves rigid and robust.
Número 14. Número 50. Número 13.
Taken back almost at once.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Looking to play him in. Valverde. Ødegaard, played out wide. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Tonali. Tries to cross. Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Cruyff. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And that is a truly outstanding save. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Otto tries to play it through, and this is Cruyff, and this is Raul. Terrific header! They've scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se muestra la información de cómo salir del estadio.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Park Ji-sung, and the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Pele. He might be in here. Chance! They've scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that really is... And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a guardare il maxi schermo per alcune indicazioni da parte delle forze dell'ordine.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think...
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. South Korea with the corner, they're first. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pelé, so what can they make of this? Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Otto. Sung. Nice sequence of passes this. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Nicely aimed pass. Otto got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Pelé. Great vision. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Messi. Vieira. Now it's Puskas. South Korea claim it back to much approval. It's a searching pass. Schmeichel clears. Looking for options for movement. Argentina still without a single shot on target. Sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Some really good ball movement. And Puskas! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Messi.
South Korea really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is really...
Diving header! Goal! Argentina! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job, he trusted his instincts.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Vieira. Argentina are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Looking for the run. Beckenbauer. Hazard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Puskas. Oh, that's nice. He's free, he has got space. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Hazard. Figo, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Figo. Bellingham. Now he's got space here, and he was alert to it. Dunk. Now it's Pelé.
Oh, really well played.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Bellingham. That's a cute ball. Dunk.
Argentina really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Beckenbauer.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that was vital. Beckenbauer. And it's Azar. Maldini. No, he's not getting his way this time. It's Puskas. Argentina finding their passes. Vigo. Gets a good foot in there. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Argentina head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the action is back on the way.
Argentina definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Pelé, and that is expert. Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Puskas is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. And this is Puskas! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Park Ji-sung. Yeah. Now it's Puskas. Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Puskas clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. And this is Puskas. Terrific header. He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Vieira. Now it's Pelé. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi with the short one. Now it's Messi. Puskas, expertly cut out, really nicely done. South Korea. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Puskas really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham. And that's another good win of the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18. Número 11. Número
Argentina
10.
are, of course, in a
Messi.
position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Número 1. Número 50. Número 20.
Bien.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Now Otto. It's Park Ji-sung. Aubameyang receives it in a good position here. The pass is just off target. Now it's Cruyff, and he's managed to get free. Oh, look at the space here. A header! It's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Argentina are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Otto. Vieira. And here's Raul.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now there's a fine ball. Knocks it into space.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Doku. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all...
Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's a player who's very good at his craft. If space is to be found, he'll find it.
Court shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's managed to gift it back. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Raul. That has been slung wide. Lovely bit of skill. They're urging it. Chance! No mistake! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that really... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Argentina are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Today's game then, Jim.
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Paris Saint-Germain, Argentine.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
Yeah, and he has that visible will to win. And on the finish! Nedved. Aimed beyond the defence. Puskás is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. In with the challenge. Tries to pass it through. Dumfries. Pelé. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now, can they get him away? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Terrific header! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now, this could be a chance. Nedved is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. No goals as yet. Now, who's going to be first to this? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Argentina finding their passes.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Puskás. Puskás. Oh, good. And Park Ji-sung! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Park Ji-sung is offering a right smile there.
Argentina with the corner. They're first. They've played it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Otto. Haaland might just make this. He's only too happy to take that back. Vieira. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicked it back promptly. He's trying to hit the front line here. It's an early cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Pelé.
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip, and
he gets big! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Dunk is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Argentina having to have the lead in a tight game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back on the way.
Argentina really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Messi gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And it's Vieira. Messi. That's Park Ji-sung. Messi. And it's Nedved. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Now Dumfries. Nicely spread. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dumfries has it out wide and in space. Argentina are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Nesta. Koller concedes a free kick for that. Argentina leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And that's a dangerous ball. He's in a great position here. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Messi. Just about up to the hour now. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pelé, and the shot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And now he has 2. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here. Toure gets across to intercept that. Nesta. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Lahm threads one in. Dumfries receives it in a wide position.
Paris Saint-Germain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now it's Pelé. 75 minutes played. Messi. Pelé has got himself a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Le numéro 17, Messi. Le numéro 5, le numéro 23,
Rafael Leao!
à leur place,
Just
le
too
numéro
high.
25, le numéro 2, Roberto Carlos. Le numéro 21, Cristiano Ronaldo. Changement.
There's Denzel Dumfries. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Figo delivers. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Dunk. Park Ji-sung. Doku. Doku looking to penetrate opposition lines. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Argentina are closing in on a comfortable win. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's going right the way across. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Played into space out wide. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson, and the pass is intercepted. Throw-in. Figo with the foul. Robertson. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Roberto Carlos. There will be 4 extra minutes. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Tries to play it through. Figo is in a really good position out wide. He rises! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Odo. And that's another good win of the ball. That's the end. Argentina, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Argentina.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does, the perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
Puskas. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Vieira. And it's Otto. Yamal. Roberto Carlos. Oh, played through for the wide man. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Cross goes in there. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Puskas. Now Otto. It's a good foot in there. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Bergomi makes the interception. Over to the left. Now it's Yamal. And it's Roberto Carlos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Roberto Carlos. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, he's really drilled it. Vieira, nicely spread. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Messi. Park Ji-sung. And this is Puskas. And the shot! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Vieira. He's looking wide. Argentina are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, great save by Dida! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Played out to the left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Bergomi produces the perfect tackle there. That has been slung wide. And here's Park Ji-sung. Argentina finding their passes. It's a mighty effort! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it out wide. Yamal. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Odo. Tries to play it through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Yamal. Strong running down that left flank. Thinks about the shot. Rui Costa finds himself offside. Now it's Pele. And he's picked it up out wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Park Ji-sung.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Park Ji-sung. Probing pass. And that could set him on his way. So goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Threads one in. He's beaten the last man. Puskas! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Puskas is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Puskas with the cross. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Vieira. Foot in. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in a good position. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. And here's Roberto Carlos. He gets big. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Odo. And it's Odo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And he's ended up in no man's land. And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Argentina in control at half-time, 2-0. And And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Pass somewhat off target. Park Ji-sung, looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Messi. Good read, needed to be. Yamal. And a chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's looking wide. Nesta. Odo looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Park Ji-sung, and here's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Suarez. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, important interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cross into the box. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. It's a good... He rises! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18.
Early stages of the second half, and still
Number
2 between
21,
them.
Yamal. Number 7, Rui Costa. Number 4, Toure. Coming on the field, number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 24, Erling Haaland. Number 23, Figo. Number 5, Neymar. Number 8, Franz Beckenbauer. Substitution in progress.
It's a promising position. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Vieira. Haaland.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well,
Shot a goal! It's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
Shoots! No mistake! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Number 20, Cristiano.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Figo. He's on it. Can he get away? Roberto Carlos receives him in a wide position. Nicely aimed pass.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Borussia Dortmund can't breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly.
Oh, what has happened here? Odo. Can he spark a counter here?
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. And here's Raul. Oh, good-looking ball. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for a runner. Well, that has not gone well. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Maldini wins the duel this time. Haaland. Chips it through. Bullish header! Yes! He's done it! And that may just do it! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Borussia Dortmund complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in.
And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment, and they're quick to get it back. Van Bommel conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Raul. Cruyff.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that will be it. Argentina did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it, and I'm sure they can come back stronger.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
That's a decent clearance. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He won't be happy with that one. Odo. And it's Messi. Puskas. Makaleli.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Back into the middle. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, he's taken it. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And it's Dembele. This looks promising. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Xavi Alonso.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Maldini calmly anticipates. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Dembele has got himself a free kick. Odo gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's hoisted clear. Pele. Park Ji-sung. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Over to the left. And he's picked it up out wide. In towards the back stick.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Dembele clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Pele. It's Park Ji-sung. And this is Messi. Pele. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Puskas proves just a little bit too strong. So much time and space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nesta.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Puskas. Park Ji-sung. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press.
Argentina certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Puskas. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Puskas really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
The second half then, just getting going.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Dunk. Argentina finding their passes. Now it's Puskas, knocks it back. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, super ball! And that is expertly dealt with. Shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played back in. He's being urged to shoot.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Park Ji-sung. Messi. Now Otto. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Park Ji-sung. Spread out to the left.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get on the end of this? Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot! That is special! Gareth Bale! A finish right from the top draw! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
Argentina choosing to make the first change.
Número 10.
So we have a breakthrough, and now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
And the shot! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Dunk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Raul. Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Deftly away. And they're quick to get it back. He's through, now is he in? Just the keeper to beat. Bale! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Little doubt, that is a foul. You knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Bellingham. Makaleli, a player who needs no introduction. It's run loose here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Makaleli. Out to the right. And it's Bale. Succumbs to the pressure. And they can counter here. Otto. Looking tidy in possession here. Makaleli. Bale. Can he get it through? And the through ball. And he's certainly onside here. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal! looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vieira. Odo. Maldini makes the interception. And it's Odo. Nesta. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Bale. Ribéry. He's away. And Ribéry! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of... And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Señoras y señores, tenemos...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Argentina.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are...
Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. This time, surely!
Argentina would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And here's Dembele.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker. Easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Odo. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi, oh, well played. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dembele. Neither side yet able to find the net. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Puskas. Messi touches it back. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Saka. Manchester United have a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Decent hit from there.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
Now it's Pelé. Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. That has not gone well. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Pelé can see things others simply cannot. And here's the chance to counter. Park Ji-sung. And it's Odo. And here's Messi. Oh, good spread. And it's Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Saka. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Picked out brilliantly. Played into the box. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Half-time getting close now. And that's played in low. No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely intercepted. Park Ji-sung. Probing pass. And it's been played through. That has been knocked clear. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Could move up a gear here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Lahm is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's nice. Lahm. Shot could be on. Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. That's a half-decent try.
Ibrahimovic, just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter...
And Park Ji-sung! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. That is lovely. And it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! That's another chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Argentina have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. Real chance! Yaya Toure. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Lahm gives no quarter whatsoever.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Ibrahimovic.
Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Johan Cruyff.
Raul.
Number 77.
Good purposeful running this.
Number 42.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
It's come to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vieira. Substitution.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he get on the end of this? And now the breakaway. Raul. Now it's Rafael Leao. Park Ji-sung is onto this. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Doku. Oh, look at the space here. Pullet charging full. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Maldini has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Raul absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Shot at goal! It's in! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He's found a way through.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, super ball. And this is Raul. That's tidy. It's Raul! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? And that's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Pullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rafael Leao. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Argentina can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Park Ji-sung really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Pullet. Platini. Doku running with the ball. And that will be it. Argentina perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Argentina must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.